Hello everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate. We're just about to... Small bottle? Some rum and carrying too much anyway. To go into... What's it called? Moonrise Towers. Oh, I haven't done this yet. But Moonrise Towers it is. Why is it stealing? Is there anybody around? Is it even stealing if there's nobody around to tell that you're stealing? I need a chest. More wine. Fire running barrels. Who am I stealing from? All the sausages. Here's some noises. Not sure I like them. Okay, just straight into it. Well, if we go towards the goblin camp, they would attack us because there's a whole bunch of people outside that we haven't killed. And they probably don't like that we've killed all the goblins. Oh, is this the mountain pass? Because I thought we don't want to have the mountain pass. Moonrise Tower. I thought this is the mountain pass. Well, I guess we're gonna go to this one then. I thought we have to go into the depth. I'm not quite sure anymore, but that's what I remember.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt.
Okay, other way.
So
This
it is
way.
spoken, and so is it done. Great guard helm.
Gotta find this. You, could you summon a new imp? Suppose the old one was not full health. Okay, which way to go? Right, yeah, this was the dragon path. So I guess we're gonna go down the dragon path. How do I get down? I know that I just noped the hell out of here once I saw the dragon, but I guess we can see what will happen. Excessively quick saving. Definitely recommended when encountering, you know, dragons. I am super intelligent, so maybe that will help.
What easy prey you make, walking right within my blade's embrace. These creatures are so simple to ensnare, Beretha. You mule too much about your task.
Forgiveness, Kithrak.
And as for you, tell me, why shouldn't I run you through this instant?
Hello, yes. Sandy sir. Discreetly prepared to attack. Ooh. Inside is wisdom, charisma, persuasion, or fighter. Dexterity. Hey, there's no intelligence option. Oh god, do we have to fight them? Well, I guess we can't try. I just want passage. If I have to go through you, so be it. Come on!
I gave you a chance to save your hide. Instead, you chose empty bluster. You are a waste of flesh. Perhaps the worms will have use for you. Beretha, rid us of this worm. I need to continue the hunt for the weapon.
At once. Attack her!
So I don't have to fight the dragon because it just leaves. Okay. Well, that evens the field. What level are they? What is happening? I mean, maybe I cannot kill them because they're way too good. Well, they're level 5 too. I should have my Githyanki with me, but I need to long rest to do that. Maybe I should. I wanted to swap out my party anyway. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, since we're all kind of getting kicked in our asses, I think what I'll do is I'm gonna go long rest, because it doesn't seem to matter how many days I take. I hope it doesn't. If it does, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go long rest. I'm gonna swap out my characters. There's also a chance to talk to all of them before we start walking. And then I have her with me, and they should let me through, right? That'll be easy. So, go to camp and end the day. Yes. Any effects of the Mind Flayers? Join update Daughter of Darkness.
Damn thing. It has to open, surely. It has to do something.
Shadowheart's attention is consumed by a strange box that she turns over in her hands. The box is inscribed with glyphs, similar to those used by the Githyanki.
A Githyanki artifact? How did you come by that?
In an instant, Shadowheart hides the box from view.
Keep out of it.
What's the matter?
I'm being interrupted, that's what. We can talk later.
Shadowheart disapproves. Okay, so wait. First, I want to talk with Will. I think I will stop having you with me for a moment.
Another triumph. Could any have doubted? The frontiers are no longer mine to tame alone, friend. They bend for us both. Hail and hail again.
I let you to enter camp for now.
You sure about that? I'm one of a kind.
Remain here. I'll come for you if I need to.
And just when things were warming up.
What was the... There was something there, but I don't know what it was. But now I can take you with me. I'd like you to join me.
It is done.
Good one. Sterion, hey.
Hello, lover.
What's your priority right now?
Clearly the tadpole. If we can't understand it, we'll never control it.
Okay, so there's nothing new to talk
And
to
I'm not
about.
about to hand control of my life from a vampire lord to those slimy grey beasts.
Nothing new to talk to Lilith about.
Something
Talk
the
about
matter?
with him. What's the story with that little artifact you have at the box?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
But can't you see I have like a nice shiny thing around my head too? Just talk all about all that has happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
What is the difference between what do you think about what happened to the Druid group and what do you think about what happened to the Druid group and what do you think of the Druid group? But yeah, what do you think about what happened there?
I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
Still think you're keeping something from me?
You've already pestered me with your notions once today. If I have something to add, I'll tell you.
We should journey separately for now. I'll look for you if I need you again.
If you're sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
You're so very sure of yourself. Because I think I'll also have you with me.
Good evening to you. I take it you're here to pick me up on that bedtime story you were promised.
Yeah, can we zoom in on you though? Exactly so.
Marvelous. It's a story full of answers long overdue. It is the story of a man who fell in love with a goddess.
It's clear as day you're talking about yourself, you know.
I know, but a bit of narrative distance will make it so much easier in the telling. Indulge me.
Suppose you've earned some indulgence. Go ahead and tell me your story.
Thank you. Once upon a time, not quite that long ago, there lived a wizard in a tower. The wizard was what one might call a prodigy, who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it, like a musician or a poet. Such was his skill that it earned him the attention of the mother of magic herself, the Lady of Mysteries, Mystra.
He sounds like a very talented individual.
He was, even though it was in Mystra's affections that his true power lay. Perhaps it was not quite love, but you see, the wizard was but a very young man. It was most certainly love to him. Mystra showed him the secrets beneath the veils. The gossamer veils first, draped across the weave. The delicate veils next, draped across her body. Chosen one, she whispered. She slipped them off completely.
Are you telling me the wizard made love to a goddess?
Yes. Until one day, all too soon, the whispers stopped. The goddess spurned the mortal. The veils were drawn once more, and the wizard was left behind, heartbroken.
What happened next?
Like so many of the heartbroken, he did something infinitely foolish. One has to think big if one seeks to win back a goddess. So the wizard thought big.
Assume he did more than buy Mystra flowers.
In a word, yes. Here goes. Once upon a time, very long ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his story for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic unleashed that day was phenomenal, rolling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. A fragment of it was caught and sealed away in a book. No ordinary book, mind you. A tome of gateways that contained within it a bubble of astral plane. It was a fragment of primal weave locked out of time, locked away from Mystra herself. What if, the silly wizard thought, what if after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
That's not thinking big. That's thinking like a madman.
The result was certainly maddening. Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in, into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, then suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through you and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
How are you still alive?
Of all things, magic. This Netherese taint, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as it absorbs weave, it remains stable, to an extent. The moment it becomes unstable, however,
Go on.
it will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Sorry, that is a horrible burden to bear.
It is my truth, finally revealed. It is this folly that led Mystra to abandon me completely. I can only hope that you won't abandon me as well. After all we've been through, surely we can brave even this side by side.
Yes, side by side it is.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. It is an honor to call you a friend. Many challenges lie ahead, but in this moment I believe nothing to be insurmountable. What do you say? Should we call it a night? Or do you have questions for me?
What would permanently rid you of the orb?
The orb was kept safe and inert in a pocket of astral plane, suspended in time. If I can somehow manage to expel it from my body while in the astral plane, it will be rendered inert again.
Easy peasy.
Alternatively, I could learn to control its chaotic magic. That is, to succeed where I failed before. Without Mistress' favor, I don't see how that may come to pass. Of course, there could be different answers as well. Faerun brims with more magic than any one wizard could fathom, let alone comprehend. Who knows what outlandish solutions may yet present themselves?
Gale, are you still in love with Mistra?
I'll be honest with you. I don't know. She's my muse still, the embodiment of magic. But the embodiment of love? Only if we ever meet again will I know. Good night, then. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Hey. Join me. Wait, does he need an artifact again? I think I have a magic artifact you'll be interested in.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Staff of Grounds.
Thank you. Gods. It's like a draught of cool water soothing a parched throat. Welcome and wonderful. There was a lot of magic in this artifact. I can't quite remember a time I felt so peaceful inside. It's good to perceive this constant fear repressed into a quiet scare. Let's hope it'll last a good long while.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
And I'm impressed once more by your benevolence. I say that with great sincerity. Mere days have passed since our first acquaintance, but you've gained the respect of years. As such, I do not wish to give you false hope. We're only treating the symptoms, not the cause.
That I understood.
That said, this newfound calm I'm experiencing gives me reason to accept without prejudice a certain degree of optimism. Time is a precious gift. With time, we may even reach Baldur's Gate, a city rife with magic, wizards, scholars, and perhaps solutions.
In that case, I share your optimism. Here's to the journey ahead.
And here's to your company. Oh, I can picture it now. Academies, libraries, laboratories, the assembled knowledge of centuries that may just set us free. Better yet, soft beds, home-cooked meals, and all the other little luxuries this wilderness so brashly denies us. Gods, I'd pay a king's ransom for a hot, lavender-scented bath. Minstrels serenading as I close my eyes and let the water's warmth dissolve all woes. Plenty to look forward to.
Indeed. You mind coming with me?
How can I help?
Join me, why don't you? There's plenty of adventure to be had.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Okay, this level up too. Storage box is empty. But then where goes all the things that I put into, you know, that I sent to camp? Maybe this storage box? No, it's empty. Must be somewhere. There's so much that I sent to camp. Right? Traveler's chest? Oh, what about Halzen? Should talk to him too, back here. This is all the things that I sent here, but I need to be able to
fine
sell them
evening.
first.
A peaceful sky above, and nature's nighttime music all around.
I have to ask, how do you know so much about the parasite?
I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say.
What about the grove? Will it be safe without you?
Hopefully. I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. I sent a bird to summon her.
Who?
Precisely. Who indeed? You do not know, and neither do any of the others. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
What does cause resentment?
Resentment will spring up like mushrooms no matter what I do. You cannot please everyone, and you'd be a fool to try.
But it can't have been easy surrendering your title. Won't you miss being first druid?
Miss it? Oh dear, no. It's a terrible burden. Takes you away from nature and forces you to deal with others' problems and personalities. Be wary of anyone who actually wants such a role, I say. Likely they don't understand it, or they have ill intent. I'm just glad to be out here amidst the Oakfather's creations.
Why do you want to go to Moonrise Towers?
The Shadow Curse. It's an affront to nature and must be cleansed. I helped overthrow Ketheric Thormund his Dark Justiciars years ago, but I failed to prevent him from unleashing darkness across the region before he was defeated. If I can join you and get close to Moonrise, perhaps I can lift this curse, just as you find a cure for your infection.
Seems like you feel responsible for the shadow curse somehow.
Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the Shadow Curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source.
Is that why you went with Aradin? You thought he might find his route to Moonrise?
Precisely. Then perhaps I could have done something about both the Shadow Curse and Ceremorphosis aberrations. But in my eagerness, I put far too much faith in the abilities of Aradin and his band. We didn't even get close.
How are you faring out here at camp?
Wonderfully. If I'm honest, the Grove was too comfortable for my tastes. I felt removed from nature. I'll miss my books, but I can find all the wisdom they contain out here, firsthand.
I'll leave you to it then. Okay. Now, technically speaking, could I just fast travel? No. If I come to camp, I have to rest. Okay. Let's level her up. Level 4 fighter, maximum hit points. Strength is improved and constitution seems good to me. Acid splash. Melts acid arrow. Mirror image. Poison, fire. Workload which holds 3. Let's have that asset. And intelligence. Yeah, well, I'm still more intelligent than you. Just saying. Not to boast or anything, but if you see me wearing my headband. What? Journal updated? Save the refugees? There's finally safeties have left for Baldur's Gate. Well, I don't know why I got here. This is not where I was before. I was here before. But okay, I can go there again. This way. Let me just... I've never had you with me. Give you something cooler. 1d8 plus 1. 1d10 plus 1, that's better. And snaring. When you have a short bite, I don't have anything better for me. Yankee half-blade, you have the best that there is. Oh, I probably should have taken off some of the other stuff, is there anything? Saloon stream. Do I have rings that do something? Not really now. Nope. Simple robe. I don't have anything good for you. Okay. This way we go. And let's try this again, shall we? Okay, everybody here. Let's go meet them. Hey, I have one of your own. Don't kill me.
Looking. Someone in this wretched world has what we need.
Yes, Kithrak.
I hope that this
Shall
helps.
find it.
Ryder, my time is short. Lead me to...
Shh, shh, shh. Such a familiar tone. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin clean from your meat. Yet you are not bleeding. For I am nothing if not merciful. Your name, child.
Not to Lizelle. Go ahead.
Lae'zel.
Lae'zel. Proud. Regal, even. A Geich vessel has fallen from the sky, Lae'zel. Thieves aboard have taken a weapon most precious. It is polyhedric in shape and inscripted with the sacred runes of our people. Take word to your creche. You are to join our search. Speak up, child. Affirm your mandate.
I'm not good at persuasion. I could try and persuade you to play along. I'll just go for the truth.
Chuk. My mandate, honored Kithrak, is to locate this creche. I was infected aboard a Geich ship and need to be purified. Your mandate is to aid me.
Purified? Soon your skin will go grey, and your blood will run silver. You will shed your skin to become Geich. Only in death are the infected cleansed. But you were on the Nautiloid. You possess what I seek. You will give it to us. Then you will bend your head for the sword.
Stand down, knight. I do not have what you seek.
Our queen's word binds me. Beretta, see that her skull is split and the tadpole crushed.
So much for
Then
my
examine
plan.
her corpse. I will take word to the others. Our quest has ended. To Danos! To the sky!
Guess we're fighting after all. How often are you gonna hit me? Action surge. I just want to hit you again. There we go. First one down. Okay, what can I do? 44 acid. 2d4 acid. The green arrow that bursts into a spray of acid deals 44 acid immediately, 2d4 acid at the end of the target's turn. Come on, hit! Whew. Oh, he does not have good armor. He's gone. Is there a way to climb up here? No, they broke the ladder. Rook. Double movement speed. There we go. What can you do? Snaring strike. Action surge. Jump inflicts. Jump? Oh, to triple jumping distance. That's cool. Can jump and now I can attack. But I missed. Let's also try that again. It's not that hard to find. Oh, then she can hit like 3 times. I'm gonna get rid of this one first. Hey, how are you doing here? Stop hitting on a debt. Stop it! Go help him. Could you move back here? There's a fight. Criticals. I really thought that having her with me, Lazelle is her name, right, would help. Probably should have something better. Criticals. Is everybody missing around here? Okay, you should drink this. And then sleep. 24 points. Yeah. Putting him to sleep. Apparently does not fall down though. Why did I think this fight was unwinnable? Probably because they murdered us the first time around. She's hard to hit. She's good at hitting. What can I do to help? I can't put her to sleep. Fire, mage hand, ray of frost. Oh, that would have hit everyone. Is he awake again? He's getting up. And he will immediately kill me. Of course. She's so hard to hit. What are you doing? That healed like nothing. That hit nothing. Oh man. Whoop. Okay, that's why I thought this fight was difficult, because it is. He is the only one really good at hitting her. Okay. There we go. Don't kill me completely. Oh, come on. It's not cool. Whose turn is it? Why is it not doing anything? I wanna get some revenge. Hello? Game? Excuse me. All team members are incapacitated? I don't think so. Go and help him so that it doesn't happen again. Let's put him to sleep again. Low ground. How would I get there? Jump is too high. Just have to try. Did hit. Gotta save the scroll for verify. She really sucks within the bow. How'd she hit him? Okay. There was that. Let's take a short rest and save. Okay. Whew. Okay. Let's first see what we got. Short sword, a bomb. I'll have that. And everything else and to camp. And once we're in the town, I'll take everything. Great sword. That might actually be good for scrolls I can always really need to be selling stuff. Yankee half plate. Elaborate slate. Story item. Oops. All the looting. Everybody seems to have a great sword here. Wait, actually, let me just... I have plus dexterity. Send to come. Send everything to come. Empty. And then we can get going, not over the bridge that was destroyed, but here, Shadow Cursed Lands. Yes, that's where we wanted to go, right? Right? I don't remember. Arrow of Ilmata, necromantic damage. Arrow of Roaring Thunder. Light crossbow. That's also cool. So, would you rather have a light crossbow? And then also I wanted to see whether the great sword would be better. 2d6 slashing as opposed to 1d10 plus 1. Heavy to an typical extra reach. It has a higher range. My 2d6, that's anywhere between 2 and 12. 1d10 plus 1 is anywhere between 2 and 11. Actually not sure, but this seems more appropriate because that's what like they fought with. Yeah, you want to talk with me? Didn't go that well.
Skaketh, I have followed protocol. He does not speak for Vlaakith. We carry the weapon he seeks. It must be powerful for a Kithrak to betray his own queen's children.
Betray? The knight seemed to act on Vlaakith's behalf.
He lies. I have devoted my life to my queen. I will be her chosen. It is my due. Search the bodies. We might find a way to the creche. And beware the skies. We are watched.
Well, we'll be going to the underground if I am in the correct spot. Did we not search all the bodies? We found a Githyanki patrol, but they weren't very cooperative. We still don't know where the crash is. We'll need to find it ourselves. White Knight Song. We continued traveling Shadowheart. We saw Shadowheart tinkering with a strange box. When we asked her about it, she hid it and refused to answer questions. The Githyanki Knight Kithrak was abandoned Lazel without revealing the crest location. We should search the patrol. Maybe we can find a clue. God, we learned a lot about. We gave another artifact to Gale. He said there should be enough for now. That's good to know. Did we find the thing already that we need? Let me just latest all of them. Sorrow, arrows. I think you have blade. You should be able to carry quite some. Wait, this elaborate slate. Use.
A Githyanki slate. Give it here. Tirsu markings. Could this be?
Magical energy courses through the slate, then to Lazel. Your own body buzzes in resonance. A diagram glows before you. Its meaning is beyond your comprehension.
It is a map. A Githyanki creche lies beyond the mountain pass. Hurry forth. Purification is at hand.
Thought we have to get to Baldur's Gate. Anyway, I wanted to give you all the heaviest stuff. So we may share the burden. Actually, let me just drop the heavy stones. And you should let them carry that. It should be good for now. Okay, so off we go. Oh, there's also a pouch. Pearl and an amethyst. This is the way we go.
Grim looking horizon. Wonder what's out there.
Well, nothing good. Oh! The region you're trying to reach is not yet available in early access. There's more for you to explore elsewhere though, so gather your party and venture thither. So I cannot continue that. So that is actually where it ends, other than the loose threads that I still have. Yeah, we weren't where it's located, but we can't go there yet. Rescue the Grand Duke. Taken westward also sounds like something I can't go. Free the artist. He's in Baldur's Gate. Nothing we can do there. Rescue the trapped man. That's the thing that I can't find. So I think there's like stuff that I need to look up to actually discover. I mean, there's no way to get across this, is there? Hey, you. Almost. But not quite. Oh, well, technically I would get there, but it's not enough space, so they made it so that I can't get there. Well, didn't expect really to be able to go there. Would have been fun though. And I still can't leap up. So that leaves me with... Can't go further there. Could kill stuff at the goblins' camp. What is this? Path to Moonrise Tower. That's the third pass. So there's the 3 options. This is actually where we should find one of the quests I still need to do. But that means this might be the last video for the early access version. Because I might look up stuff, but then it's just nothing special out there. I might just be like, okay, that's not worth doing another whole video for. This is still on fire. Can I stop the fire? Frost. Doesn't look like it. I don't know whether I want to jump back there again because it just hit the fire dude, and then there's the barn where I thought it might be in there. Thing here, no, it doesn't look like it.
So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Nothing new for me here, is there? Okay. Hope this is worth it.
The ox tenses, horns lowered in your direction.
Interpret this behavior. We've been here before. What you doing, man? But I guess we've not encountered the ox before.
His hide twitches, every muscle primed to bolt. He's terrified.
Hold your hand peacefully. Might work. Who knows? Oh, it does.
The ox calms. His
Moo. It's supposed to be here. Is it in there? Oh my god.
Someone's hidden a chest in the hay.
It's a ring. A simple golden ring with a simple inscription for Miri and Benrin. Well, that was not spectacular in any way. So close. The diary turned out to be a ring. It's probably worth a tidy sum. Ben really wanted it back. Do I need to go through the fire again? Cannot jump up. So I guess that's a yes. Can I at least jump?
Great God, helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond.
He's probably inside still, right? I mean, that's where I've last left him. So that was not a very interesting thing to end, storyline to end. Let me talk. Hey there. I found a dowry here.
I know this doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you. I need some time alone with her. To say goodbye.
So, okay, that quest is done and what I got out of it was a thank you. Anything else? Finish the masterword Susser Tree. Free the artist is nothing. Night Song. And the Grand Duke. But I, like, from my understanding, westwards is into the direction where we cannot go, right? Like, west. Oh, look at that. I want to go there. More to explore, but I'm like pretty much done with most of it. There's some black spots here. Okay, let me look up about that Susser Tree, because finishing a weapon might be of interest. Susser Tree, okay. Okay, so a quick research led me to the information that the Grand Duke, just like expected, he is westward. So we cannot do anything about that right now. Frida Idrist, he's in Baldur's Gate. Who knows how they're gonna see him again. Finish the weapon we can do, if you remember that there were spiders to be killed. And I just didn't, because I avoided that fight. But there's spiders to be killed. And then apparently there's a whole area to explore there. So I think I'm gonna leave that for next episode and try to do that. So that I actually discovered everything there is, because reach Moonrise Tower. I mean, I can look at the map. Like there might be... I could also go to the goblins camp and kill all the people outside, but I don't see a whole point in that because the spiders, there's a whole new area to unlock. But the camp, I've done the inside of the camp. I just teleported away before I had to deal with the outside. And I'm not leveling, so why would I do that? Path to Moonrise Tower. Fatigue. But I think the spiders were with the witch and the tea house. I also don't know what that is going to. But yeah, once I'm done with that, I think then I've found all the things that they were to find. Path is the mountain path. The other path we can't go there. Yes. Okay. So, guess next episode is gonna be a bonus episode of me fighting the spiders, seeing what's behind there, and then crafting the weapon once I found the tree, the bark. And then that is that for the early access version. I am really sad. I want to do more. I do want to play it with other people because that seems to be a great lot of fun. I have also digged out Divinity again, so I will be playing that next. And I can't wait for this to continue, for me to continue to go on to the next location and just to play more. So it will probably be a while, right? I will also look that up for the next episode, which is definitely gonna be the last on the early access game for now. Thank you so much for joining in. It was a whole lot of fun, and I wouldn't have done this without you and without Eyal, and I thank you.